It's your girl Chrissy T coming to you, of course, from my craft room slash bedroom. Right now I am in the middle of crocheting. Probably some of y'all are wondering, how the hell did you learn how to crochet? Well, I came on here on YouTube. Just, figured I would try. I bought the stuff to do it first, and then I kind of just catch on from there. Put this aside. Okay, some of y'all may have seen the video that I posted yesterday about the first snowfall up here. It was a snow flurry, like I said in the video. It wasn't really much of anything, which is pretty cool. But, we're trying to make it work. Because we're trying to get Astro used to the snow and everything. So there's that. Right now, like I said, I'm actually making projects with crocheting and everything. That's why I have not been posting much on here. Which I still need to watch some more episodes of The Masked Singer, which I have them recorded on the DVR and such. I'm hoping to have a lot of stuff done by this Christmas, but you never know what's gonna happen. Alright. I'm still trying to make things work and everything of the such, but it's kind of hard to do it when things are going mismatch and, the country's in a disarray, pretty much. Because with this election going on and everything, it's like, some people say Biden's going to win. Some people are going to say saying Trump's winning. We don't know for certain. Because because of this virus, there's mail-in ballots. There are votes that I don't know how they're being counted, if it's paper or electronic like most states. Like, I know Louisiana does theirs electronically. Because they have these big voting booths. You go in, you push little thingies, little squares, and they light up. Then you hit a button and it goes through into the machine. They print up a receipt, pretty much, with the information of how the votes went and everything of the such. I think that would be the easiest way. But you got to understand with that, too. They post them on the doors where they have windows. Doors are windows where you can see the results. And they have pollers, actual people that go around looking at these numbers and taking them in. I used to work in the election thing, so that's how I know. But other than that, we do our best in what we can and cannot do. But we'll just have to see how this election goes and how this virus will affect the afterthought of the election. Okay? Right now, it's still a little nippy down here. Let's see. It is 36 degrees over here in Pleasant Point, Maine. That's where I live now. And, actually being up here for me has actually been very, very, serene. Because even up here, nobody really bothers me. If, one of the neighbors, today, when I had brought Astro outside to potty, the lady across the street said, "Hello, good morning." I'm like, "Hey." I'm not a cruel person unless you push me to the point. Nobody over here has done that to me. So it's like, yay. I love it. Because if I wanted to right now, I could go sit out on either porch, have my ball of yarn, or my skein, however you want to call it, with the project I'm working on. I had to unravel it. It would have been longer, because just something about it was not agreeing with me. And stuff of the such. So there's that. I come across quite a few things, when I go to, like, Walmart and stuff like that. And one of them, I love Uno. Uno is my favorite of all time. Uno is, like, one of the best card games I like, Well, I found this retro-looking Uno deck, okay? I only opened it a little bit. I didn't go fully into it, so don't want to watch? Alright. Okay. Because this is the only part I had opened prior. Okay. And I'm only going to open one of these decks. But, if you could see, that's about the size of a standard 52 card deck. And remember, you got two of these. You got the instructions, 122 cards, and stuff like that. Alright. And the thing is, this opens like a pack of cigarettes. Please do not smoke, because it's a bad habit. Okay. Whoop. They do have other colored cards, but in this pack, it's the red and yellow. See? They are... Oh, yeah. You have your reverses. Reverses look like that. Your draw twos. You got some skips up in there, too. Then you have your draw fours. Draw four wilds. And then you have your regular wilds. Of course, they have their traditional colors. The red, the yellow, the blue, and the green. I'll open up the other pack, because this is fresh cards. I bought them yesterday. Look, the green. The green. I just figured I would open them on here. Okay. And let's see. The green is like a lime green. Look at it. It looks like a lime green, Like, okay. Your traditional green is more like a dark forest-like green almost. Like your grass outside, okay? Then you have the blues. Which it's a pretty blue for brand new cards, Then, of course, you got some more draw fours and some regular wilds, which is pretty decent and neat. Because look how they look now. The draw fours. I think they look pretty damn neat, don't you? And then the wilds, the regular wilds, like this. If you've ever played Uno, like on the PC or in a gaming console, or think of it like, okay, if anybody has played Simon Says, look at the design. Do not tell me that don't look like a Simon Says thingy. Like the game thing, like the big circle thing. Oh, and the card backs. Oh my god, the card backs are amazing. See? Because you have the colors. Green, blue, red, and yellow on the back. Plus, of course, the name of the game, Uno. Boop, boop. But it is pretty decent. It looks cool. To me, at least, But that's just my opinion, I usually never do this kind of stuff, but yeah. It's been a while. And of course, that new card smell. I love it. Okay. And of course, the instructions. The instructions come in 2 languages, which you're probably going to be wondering, how the fuck do you know what the other language is? Okay? Of course, one side's in English, and the other side, is in Spanish. The only reason I know it's Spanish is because I lived with Hispanic people for a while before moving up here. So, that's the only reason I know it's Spanish. Plus, I know French, too. Because in Louisiana, like, most of the older generations, like my grandparents and my great-grandparents, they spoke French. I have mutants, Freak's family that, well, his sister, who wants me to learn native, which I would be freaking like, what? I want to learn. I love to learn languages, if you didn't know that about me. I love to learn languages. Love, 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 love. Okay? It's just the way I am. Let me pick these up real quick. Oh, and the inside of the box is blue. I didn't know that. Look at that. Look. That is neat as heck. But if I ever get the chance to even learn a little bit of native, best believe y'all might hear me speak a little native, because sometimes I do speak other languages, like between French and Spanish, but I'm actually trying to get, more used to what's going on here. And I finally found something out, because the other day, Freak and I were talking about how we would fare in the other person's original environment. Because he said, I actually am doing very well up here, adjusting. And I'm like, dude, do you not know I'm a chameleon? But, because there's certain things he would not be able to handle. Like, he would pretty much feel a bit out of place down in Louisiana because of the way we talk, the way we speak. He would think he would be saying something wrong and it'd offend somebody. Yeah. But, most of the time, I would have to kind of watch what he says. Watch if he says something wrong and freaking kind of twirl it around and make it work. But other than that, and another thing he couldn't deal with is the heat down there. Because it's the heat down there is horrible. I know it is. I've been living down there pretty much my whole life until now. This is the first time I ever live in another state that, I have no control over. But, yeah. That's pretty much what's going in right now. Okay, for me. But, we try to keep going the best way we can and all that. It's what we do. You just gotta make, with everything that's going on in the world, you just gotta make the best of every situation. Promise you. If y'all want to, y'all could check out my my creations page, which is Bayou Maine Creations. It is on Facebook. It's my Facebook page, dealing with what I make. Right now, I'm working on dishcloths. I still gotta work on the baby blanket that I started like a while back. Then, I'm just trying to do so many different things, And I have a sign that I'm working on. It's supposed to be a Christmas sign, but I kind of stopped for a moment. So I got that going. I am also on Twitter. I have the link below in most of my videos. I'll put it in this one as well. I do have Facebook, but that's a whole nother process in and of itself. But, you know, I try to make everything as informative and inspirational as I can. I try to be the best influence I can be, not only for myself, but for everybody else that watches my stuff. Once we have the first good snowfall, it will be, the video will be on here. Try and put it on my Twitter feed. And I will put it on my personal Facebook page, which certain people have my original Facebook page. But other than that, you know, I'm gonna make things work, you could say. But I think that will be all for today. I'm glad you could join me, and I hope to see y'all in my next video. So, bye!